So then, you join me for the fourth race in this 2014 season, Chinese Grand Prix, and once again, it's a Mercedes front row lockout with Rosberg on pole and Lewis Hamilton second, who are both almost a second quicker than third place Sebastian Vettel, who keeps up his strong form in qualifying. Alonso in fourth with his best qualifying of the season, and Ricciardo in fifth, definitely making up for his shocker back at Bahrain. Not long now till the lights go out, and we'll see how they go. Lights out and they're off. Everyone looks to have got away cleanly, and Rosberg cleared Hamilton going into turn 1. With Alonso doing battle with Ricciardo to keep his fourth place. Everyone bunching up through the S section. Williams going side by side, Hülkenberg and Raikkonen. Alonso keeps the position for now. Toro's going for a bit of a dive there. Get past Magnussen and Van. And still Raikkonen side by side with Hülkenberg. And now he gets the position. Finally. Coming into this race, Rosberg has a 17-point lead over his nearest championship rival, Valtteri Bottas, and with how things look to be going so far, you'd think he'd be able to extend that lead by the end of the 14-lap race. Already you can see the Mercedes slowly pulling away from third place Sebastian Vettel. Looks like there's a bit of damage to the front of Rosberg's car. Doesn't look like it'll affect his performance. I mean, right in front, nothing really affects your performance. Just your teammate behind you. Nothing much happening at the back. Although Ericsson's got out of last place. For now, anyway. Toro Rosso is once again with a rather average qualifying, but the race is where they show their pace, and they'll be looking for another strong race here today. As they're joint on points with Force India on 22, and with McLaren on 24 points, it's all up for grabs for the 5th place in the Constructors at this stage, with Perez still looking for his first points of the season. Otherwise Force India should be way ahead of that in that Constructors fight, but with Perez's underperforming performances, that's not the case. Alonso's still holding on to 4th place, but I can't see that lasting much longer, given Ricciardo and the two Williams, who are probably the fastest out of these set of cars in the top pack. It shouldn't be long till they try and slide their way back up into that 3rd place. Now Button looking to make a move on Hülkenberg. Going into the hairpin. And did he pull that off? No, it's still going side by side around the final corner. It looks like Hülkenberg's going to keep the position for now. Still side by side. Now it's going to go. They're going to go 3 wide, and is Perez going to take the position? Oh, Hülkenberg holds on, and Perez gets past McLaren or Button. But Button holds it round the outside. Or does he? Yes, he does. And still they're side by side. Looks like Perez going to outbrake Button, but once again Button holds it around the outside. Yeah, they're only fighting for 10th place here, but you think they're fighting for the World Championship with those two, are they going at it? So this Constructors' battle is so important to both of these teams, to get any points they can over each other, and Toro Rosso as well, who don't seem to be making much of an impact on this race. More than anything, it looks to be holding up Magnussen more than challenging the Force Indias and Button. And Button holds on to position from Perez. Now we've got this long straight, and with the slipstream and DRS, can Perez try and make another attack on the McLaren? Yep, but they've both got a DRS though, but Perez looking to try the same move as he did last time. And once again, going to go side by side. Perez with DRS should get the position this time. This is just allowing Hulkenberg to pull away. And Perez does get the position. And now he's up into the points. Alonso's got passed into third. Good showing from the Maranello team here today. Exactly what they're after their rather average performances in the first 3 races. Now Raikkonen will be wanting to look and get up there with his teammate. See, you can see Alonso can do it, so Raikkonen can get up there as well. Mercedes already with a significant lead over the challenging pack. And Hamilton's actually taken the lead. With Rosberg now down to second. He's not going to like that. And Mercedes probably won't like that either. You know, given the championship lead he's got, I'm sure they still want it to be even bigger. And Rosberg can't actually fight back down the back straight. Loose too far ahead. And now Vettel looking to make a move back past Alonso for third place. And he doesn't actually pull it off. Alonso keeps the position for now. This train of cars. All the other top cars in this race fighting for third place. Just like Vettel. So he got the position? Yes, he has. He moves back into third place. The Williams just waiting behind. See if anything happens and he can get involved and get some positions. The thing is, as the 3 in front of them are all DRSing each other, the Williams can't really use their straight line advantage to full effect as they usually would. Master's actually starting to fall back a bit from the 4 in front. They're now coming under pressure from Raikkonen. He would definitely be looking to make a move down the back straight here. Now Vettel's already pulling a gap to Alonso, but crucially, is it over a second? Doesn't quite look like it. And no, it isn't. But Ricciardo now looking to make a move on Alonso. Now Bottas looking to make a move on Ricciardo. This is what I was talking about. The Williams is sitting back looking for an opportunity to make a pass, and Bottas, first opportunity he's got. Almost took out Ricciardo in the process, but still side by side around the final corner. And Raikkonen has got past Massa, who's actually come into the pits for it. So the first car into the pits is Massa. Button's got back past Perez. Now, what tyres does Massa go on to? Is he doing a 1 stop or a 2? Right, it's the medium tyres going on, so that's Massa's only stop for this race. And why does he come back out? In clean air? Looks like he's come back out at near the back of the grid. So, not wanting to get hold of that Caterham, if you can help it. Hamilton continues to lead this race from Rosberg. Vettel in third, Alonso fourth, Bottas is fifth and has got past Ricciardo, who's in sixth. Raikkonen seventh, Hulkenberg now 8th, Button 9th, and Perez temporarily in the points positions. Followed by the 2 Toro Rossos and Magnussen. They aren't actually that far away from the rest of the back markers as you'd think they'd be. Usually the back markers are left for dead after the first lap or two. And now Hamilton comes into the pits. Does anyone else follow him? Yep, looks like Vettel and Alonso are also pitting. Hulkenberg stays out. No, Perez stays out, sorry. Hulkenberg and Button now pit, followed by Kvyat. And they're all going on to the medium tyres, so they were making a one-stop this race as well. Although, comes out just behind one of the Lotuses. And that's crucial for Vettel, having a slower car between him and Alonso. Definitely what he needs to secure that position. Seems strange that Williams brought Massa in first and not Bottas. Unless they're trying to give Massa an undercut to get him ahead of Ricciardo as well, assuming Bottas has already done it on track. Let's see if Rosberg actually pits this time round. And he does. Yellow flags in the third sector, not sure what they're for, doesn't look to be an incident behind. And Bottas and Ricciardo do also now pit. And Rosberg onto medium tyres, as you'd think Bottas and Ricciardo would do as well. Now, is the Red Bull going to get held up by Raikkonen? Slightly. And now Perez, Verne and Magnussen will pit as well. All these will be looking to go into the medium tyres as well. I see that Perez getting held up by the Toro Rosso coming into the pits, and now Magnussen has jumped Verne in the pits. Which is not what Toro Rosso would have been looking for there at all. Verne comes out just ahead of his teammate Kvyat, who just goes right around the outside of him, and then right around the outside of Magnussen as well, and regains his position. So the overcut didn't actually work for Magnussen or Verne there. And that's where part 1 ends. So part 2 we'll find out the winner of this race and the winner of every other mini battle going on in this grid. Definitely a lot more action than I was expecting from the Chinese Grand Prix.